Good happy Sunday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Sunday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on RK Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, 90-year-old Korean War veteran receives high school diploma. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
A big congratulations to 90-year-old veteran Richard Carlson. Richard left his senior year at Reading High School in Massachusetts in 1950 without graduating because he went into the Air Force during the Korean War. In April, the school committee voted unanimously to give Carlson his high school diploma, and he officially graduated this weekend. Richard now resides in Moulton Borough. Caps off to you, Richard.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Congratulations to Richard. 2 beehives sitting atop Concord Courthouse as part of the Pollinator Initiative. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
People remember ads with a catchy song. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's a little number you'll never forget. Customize and save. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
Right now in Concord, thousands of bees are buzzing on the roof of the Warren B. Rudman Courthouse as part of a program aimed at promoting the sustainability of pollinators. Bees pollinate the food we eat, and they help the plants that give us air to breathe. But threats from disease, agricultural chemicals, and habitat loss kill about half of all hives every year. Now the courthouse is one of several federal facilities in the United States participating in the Pollinator Initiative. The program started last year at 11 locations, and it helps experts collect data essential to maintaining a healthy bee population. The excess honey is donated to area food banks.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. Brooke Shields visits Chaos and Kindness flagship store in Laconia. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
There was a special visitor in the Granite State this weekend. Brooke Shields stopped by the Chaos and Kindness flagship store in Laconia. The store posting this photo to Facebook, they say she picked a few hats and loves their mission of spreading kindness. So amazing, and I love that picture there.
It's a good picture.
I wish they had some pictures of the hats she picked. I'm sure that those would be the best-selling hats. Everyone will want the same ones.
I'm going to try to Photoshop myself into that photo.
Yeah,
so
seriously.
that's included.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Very cool indeed. New Hampshire officials remind of safety for summer activities. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
A lot of outdoor fun comes during the summer, but this past week is a good reminder that safety is still the #1 priority. Last week at a barbecue in Merrimack, a child was taken to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries after falling into an outside cooking fire.
Always have an adult next to the barbecue, keeping the kids away and keep the kids occupied in those other play areas.
Manchester Fire says at multi-family buildings, grills are not allowed anywhere near the building, and they recommend at single-family structures the grill be at least 10 feet away and to not put it on a deck.
Our biggest concern for barbecue grilling in the summertime is where the people set up their grills.
When it comes to going out on the water, the best way to stay safe is
appropriate fit and size of the life jacket.
Life jackets is the big thing, even if you're the strongest swimmer out there.
Saturday night, 26-year-old Justin Jarvin drowned while he was fishing at Tri-Town Pond in Seabrook. His rowboat tipped over, and he was not wearing a life jacket.
that first initial shock of that cold water, should you ingest any water, could cause you to cough and then ingest more water, at which point you could drown.
I've never been to a drowning where somebody was wearing a life jacket.
Lieutenant Bourdreau says Fish and Game responds to 6 to 10 drownings a year, and they're on pace for that again in 2023.
They make life jackets now that are basically just suspenders. They'll even inflate automatically for you. You know, nobody wants to wear those big old orange horse collar life jackets, so get one of those.
Some really good tips there. Sergeant Alley mentioned a story that happened last year when 2 people fell off of a boat on Lake Winnipesaukee because of severe weather. It just randomly appeared, and they were in the water for 45 minutes and in the beginning stages of hypothermia before they were rescued. But they were able to survive because of those life jackets.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. Prince Harry set to testify in British tabloid legal battle. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Hey, so what if we have questions about our policy?
And what if it's late at night?
And what if someone still calls us mom for everything?
At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs. Hey, Mom.
Who?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
We are back now with Prince Harry preparing to become the first British royal to take the stand in more than a century. He's part of a lawsuit against British tabloids accused of phone hacking. ABC's Lama Hassan is in London with more. Lama, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, Ed. That's right. This is a big deal because the prince will get his day in court next week. He is expected to give evidence and he will be cross-examined. Now, Harry is suing Mirror Group newspapers claiming they used illegal methods, including phone hacking, to get stories about him and his personal life. In the latest legal battle between the prince and the British tabloids, Harry himself is set to testify in the witness box as soon as Tuesday, a first for a royal in over 100 years. The prince, along with 100 other famous celebrities, including the estate of the late George Michael, are suing Mirror Group newspapers for alleged misuse of private information, including phone hacking and intercepting voicemails.
Harry is somebody that is very clear in what he wants to achieve. He believes he has been treated badly by this newspaper group. He believes he's had his phone hacked by this newspaper group, and therefore is determined, as is his right, to be compensated for it and to receive an apology.
Harry's lawyer accuses the newspaper group of unlawfully gathering information on, quote, an industrial scale, saying it was a flood of illegality being approved by senior executives, managing editors, and members of the board. The Mirror Group newspapers say they found the information through lawful reporting.
The issue here is clear, that he's saying that it impacts upon his private life, his relationships with previous girlfriends, and the way he conducted his life. And I think that all of those issues will be raised by his attorneys when dealing with the case in point.
One of those managing editors being accused, Piers Morgan. Morgan has denied publishing stories based on illegally obtained voicemails. Harry is due to be cross-examined on articles he believes were obtained unlawfully. The prince has made no secret of his deep disdain towards the British media, blaming the paparazzi for his mother's death and telling our Michael Strahan that these court cases are an attempt to bring about real change.
I'm in this to be able to say, draw a line, enough, we can all move on and get on with our lives. But if this continues, then I'm naturally deeply concerned that what has happened to us will happen to someone else.
And this trial is expected to run until the end of June. We are expecting him to give evidence on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, bear in mind, this legal fight is just one of many that Harry is waging against the British tabloids. Whit.
All right, Lama, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. And we're going to switch gears and let's go into your weather right now. Unsettable stretch ahead. Let's take a look at that weather forecast from meteorologist Jacqueline Thomas. Good evening, Jacqueline.
Thanks for watching. I'm meteorologist Jacqueline Thomas. Heading through the day today, another day filled with the clouds clouds, the showers, and the cool, chilly conditions. Highs today only in the 50s across the state. Of course, well below normal for this time of year. The normal high for Concord is closer to 74, and we were about 20 degrees colder than that today. All thanks to these unsettled conditions that we have in place, the clouds overhead, this system off to our east, keeping the clouds around, keeping the showers around, and in general, this unsettled pattern will stick around as we head into the start of the week. So continued opportunities for showers or areas of drizzle as we head through the night tonight. Lows fall back into the 40s once again with showers at times. And then as we head into tomorrow, it shouldn't be as chilly. We likely see some slightly brighter breaks in the clouds, and likely it won't be raining the entire day, but there's still going to be opportunities for showers. However, temperatures should at least get back into the 60s across most spots in the state. So still about 10 degrees below normal, but not as cold as what we've seen this weekend. So through the rest of the evening, showers, areas of drizzle, even some patchy fog expected overnight. There could even be a brief period of steadier showers as we head into early Monday morning. And then as we head through the day tomorrow, the clouds stick around, but the showers likely break up a little bit, and I think there will be some dry hours in between, perhaps even a few breaks in the clouds or at least a little brightening in the sky. And then as we head into Tuesday, I expect some sunshine to return, but there's also going to be the chance for more showers to break out at times during the day. So unsettled conditions all around. You'll notice a chance for showers pretty much every day this week. And then as we head through the week too, temperatures are also going to be below normal at least during the next few days. We're talking mainly 60s for highs. It's not until we head towards the end of the week and potentially next weekend where temperatures should be a bit more seasonable again, back in the 70s.
Okay, and there you go on that weather forecast from meteorologist Jacqueline Thomas. Thank you for that, Jacqueline. And that does it for this edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on RK Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Good night and goodbye.